Hey guys, my name is Becca. I just started my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Cash Edit, formerly known as It's Cute, but Is It in the Budget? I changed the name because that name was just too long, so I like the Cash Edit better, so we're just gonna go with that. This is my very first YouTube video ever, so just work with me because we're gonna have to work out some kinks. I know that. I've been waiting because I want to get everything perfect, but I understand that that's just not gonna happen, so we're just gonna go with it. So a little bit about myself. My name is Becca, like I said. I just turned 36 years old today. Oh my goodness. I am married. I've been married for 3-4 years, I don't know. We've been together for like 6 years. We have a 4-year-old who's about to turn 5. He is the coolest kid ever. And he loves Sonic, so his binder's Sonic themed. I'm also a blue collar worker, so I don't have fancy nails or anything. I'm a truck driver. I'm not over the road anymore. I'm a local driver, which is mostly 9 to 5, so I definitely love it. But hours are going to slow down a little bit, which I'm fine with because I've been working way too much. So yeah, I started this because I am just obsessed with cash stuffing, and I watch so many creators, and I figured if I started one, I could be just holding myself accountable to stick with it, because I want to change the way that I view money. My goals are to just pay off my debt. Right now I have 3 credit cards that are all over $2,000 balance. So I want to get those paid off as soon as possible. I want us to move into a bigger house, and I just want to have enough money to where I don't ever have to go in debt ever again. My husband, he has income too, but his income is separate from mine. We just keep things separate because that's just how it works for us. We met later in life, where we're both used to having our own stuff and being in charge of our own things. So that's just what works for us, and I'm happy about it. The way we split bills, he mostly takes care of like the house and the utilities, the things that are like needed. I do all the extras like groceries and daycare and the car payment and all of that stuff. So that's basically how we split up our bills. Again, that's just what works in our household. Everybody's different, I understand. So yeah, so we're gonna get into it. I didn't really explain how I break down my paycheck, but what I do, I added up all my bills for the month and divided it by 4. So that's about $5 to $5.50 a week. So I leave that in my bank account to cover all my bills, because it's just too much of a hassle to take them out and then put it back, and then it's just too much. So that's how I do it. And then whatever I have left over, I split between my debt, because I'm trying to pay off my credit cards, extra savings, and then cash stuffing my sinking funds. So I've started this a few months ago, like really doing it a few months ago. So there is some cash already in there. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Today we brought $405. So we're gonna count that real fast, make sure it's all here. Oh, I got this from the aesthetic daughter. I got this from the aesthetic. Oh my gosh. I got this from the aesthetic dollar. Why is that so hard to say? I don't know. Words are hard today, I guess. All right. So we have 100, 52, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you're wondering why I have so many ones, really the only savings challenge I'm doing right now is the $1 a buck one. So I separate them by the letter, and whenever I reach a certain amount, I roll a dice, and then that dice decides where, which envelope it's going to be going to, because it's hard for me to make decisions. So that's just the easiest way that I found. All right, so black binder first. Let's make sure we're all in frame. All right, so this is my high priority binder. I am obsessed with cash stuffing, so I buy things here and there. I've gotten all my binders from Desiree at Happy to Plan. I just love this texture. So yeah, I've just bought them from her every now and then. This I got from Spooky Budgets, I believe. This one from the Remarkable Dollar, and this is from the baddie herself, Baddies and Budgets. I think it came in one of her advent calendars or mystery bag or something. All right, and then as for my dashboards, I've made them. I'm in the process of revamping them. So some of them are the new ones, some of them are the older ones. And I'm also redoing my trackers, so I don't have any of those in there right now. Okay, so first one is emergency fund. This is gonna get $15. So 10, 5. And if you can't see, I don't know if it's in frame, this is what I'm following. So this is how I'm gonna keep track of it. All right, and my emergency fund's a little weird. I have 300 in the bank. I'm trying to get this to 1,000 at least. And I don't like having like no money in the bank just in case, you know. So right now we have 300 in there, and then in cash we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. And then if you're wondering why I have so many ones in there, it's because one of the categories in my $1 a buck challenge went to emergency fund. So we're working on that. That's one of my high priorities right now. All right, next is medical. We're putting 10 in here. And now medical has $20, $30, $40, $50. And we're building that one back up. Whenever we get a medical bill, it's just crazy expensive, even with insurance. So I don't understand. Hopefully we'll get better insurance soon. Dental is getting 5. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 in dental. Oops, I didn't write these down. Let me write this real quick. All right, subscriptions. Sorry about that. Subscriptions is getting 15. So a 10 and a 5. And now it has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. I have a bunch of subscriptions that I'm trying to get on a yearly payout. So number one, I won't have to pay as much, and number two, I don't have to worry every month to pay those. But I have everything from Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Canva, just a bunch, Spotify. So yeah, if I can get some of those on annual, that would be great. I also I do birth control with NERCs, so that takes out of here every 6 months. It's like $90, so that comes out of here. Vehicle is going to get 10. I'm so excited to finally be doing this. I've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time. All right, so vehicle has $20, $30, $40, and $50. This one, I think I have one registration coming up in December. So I live in Texas. Our registration's about $80, and I will cover 2 of our vehicles. So one is in December, one is in February, and the rest goes to oil changes and whatever is needed. I'd like to bulk that one up too. All right, moving on to the next binder. All right, this one's a little funky because I just have a bunch of random things in here that I've gotten, that I've won. Like I won this dashboard from Budgeting with Amanda. I got this from the Remarkable Dollar. And these 2 envelopes I got from Happy to Plan with Desiree. Yeah, so I do have a hobbies envelope too, but right now I'm just putting it all in here because I want to get the advent calendar from Baddies and Budgets and from the Aesthetic Dollar. There we go, I said it right the first time. So yeah, so that's what I'm saving for right now. If I could just get one, that's fine too. I won't be too sad if I don't get both of them, but that's what we're going for. All right, so now we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. And we're going to be skipping a bunch of these in this binder until Christmas passes. All right, treat yourself for skipping. Animals. We don't have a dog. Our dog passed away sadly last year, and we're still sad about it. But we do have 13 chickens who are very spoiled. They get worms every day and feed. So they are going to get $10 this week. All right, and they have 20, 30, 40. I would like to maybe start a new envelope for when we're ready to get a dog. Our dog Roscoe, he got attacked by a cane corso, and he got an injury to his leg where we had to get surgery. That was $5,000. We paid for the surgery, and while he was recovering, he somehow managed to get his wrap off of his leg and just completely opened it to the point where it was just, I mean, we had to put him down for it. So we were very sad about that. My husband is extremely sad because Roscoe was his dog. So yeah, we're just still grieving that. Everybody keeps asking, when are you going to get another dog? And it's hard because, I mean, we're still sad. So definitely have a sinking fund for your animals. $5,000, we were lucky we had it at that point. But, I mean, a lot of people will just put that on credit. Luckily, we had the money at that time. So clothing is going to get $10, and this is for my clothing only. My son has his own clothing. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Family Fun is going to get 10. And Family Fun has 25 now. All right, gifts. I need to make a dashboard for this one. Gifts is getting 10. Ooh, gifts has some ones in there too. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. $35. And I might do a condensing after this video. How much did I say? 25. After this, because I need to get a placeholder in my Christmas fund. So we're skipping homestead. Household is getting 10. And household now has 25 as well. Yeah, so my best advice is just if you're looking to get into cash stuffing and you're just a worry wart like I am, just do it. Just start. Even if it's just $10, just start it. And it'll start building up. We're skipping meat. I'd eventually like to buy a half cow, but we don't have the room for it. We'd have to buy an extra freezer for that. So that will be something in the future. 1 month ahead is going to get $5. This isn't a huge priority for me right now. It will be after Christmas. So $15. And this printout is from Happy to Plan with Desiree. She has a Patreon where she has all of her printouts there. So I like her method of planning and organizing. So that's what I went with. All right. And vacation, I thought I planned for it, but I didn't. So that's 0. All right. Let's go to the next one. All right. I'm going to do my son's binder next. I just spent out of his clothing to buy in some long sleeve shirts. It's hot here still, but I know it's going to cool down. So I bought him some long sleeve shirts at the children's place because they were having a sale, and I got most of his shirts for like $2 or $3 each. So it was a good sale. And I spent all of the money in here plus what I was going to put in here. All right, so sports is going to get 5. He is currently in T-ball and he loves it. So this is 5, 10, 15. By the way, T-ball is not cheap. Apparently now bats are hundreds of dollars. So we are saving for that. School fees, he doesn't really have school fees. Obviously right now he's just in pre-K and he goes to a daycare for that. But this is more for like when they have parties or if they need like money for pictures or like the book fair or something. This is just stuff that he needs for school. So we are putting $5 in here, and that's 20, 30, 35, and 40 in there. All right, and this is just stuff that I haven't even started saving for. I would like to eventually just start even putting, you know, a couple dollars in each of these every week. We'll get there. All right. Next one is going to be, we'll do holidays. This is also from the Remarkable Dollar. And then I made all of these dashboards. We're on Halloween. And Halloween, I mean, we've already bought all of our costumes. I even bought tickets to the pumpkin patch. So basically all of this money in here is just going to be for candy and whatever else comes up. And if we have leftover, it'll roll over to the next holiday. All right, so we added 10. So now it has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. I'm sorry for the sniffles I have. It's been a bad allergy season these past couple weeks. That's how I know it's gonna cool off, hopefully. It's been so hot here. All right, Christmas is going to get $50. We're trying to stack this up. I was a federal employee. I took the deferment, so I was getting paid from the IRS for like 6 months without working, so that was great. I do believe that they still owe me one more check for my sick pay. I don't know if they're gonna pay that or not, so I'm not really counting on it. But if I do, it's all gonna go to Christmas because we really need to get this one up. So now Christmas has 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 20, 25, 30, 31, 531. All right, and birthdays. My son's birthday is coming up. I did pay the deposit for the place we're renting out. So this is just for the rest of that, for food, gifts, whatever. So we're pretty much fully funded here. I'm just adding like $5 a week, just in case. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. So that was 475. Wait, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 354, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. All right. I don't know why that didn't seem right in my head, but it is right. Okay. So not last, we still have the $1 to do. This is my wallet. I usually give myself $40 a week for my spending, but last week I spent $40 out of my bank account, so this is just the money that was already in there, so we're just gonna roll that over. Oh, those are my buddy bucks I collect for my son. All right, my son's spending is going to get 15, and he usually gets more too, but I spent some already, so out of the bank account, so we just stuff the rest. All right, groceries is going to get 175, and I usually have leftover from this. If it's a large amount, I split it between emergency, Christmas, and budgeting stuff because those are my main priorities at the current moment. So that will change probably soon. All right, wallet is done. Last, we have the $1. So I'm gonna move this over, and we are just going to sort these into their letter. I'm trying to do this in somewhat of there's some kind of method to my madness, so okay, that's gonna bother me. Oh, K's right here. Always have so many L's. All right. I doubt I will have anybody watch my first few videos, which is fine with me. I know how it goes. But like I said, I'm just doing this to kind of just keep accountability. So, and plus it's fun. So I'd be doing this anyway, so why not film it, right? All right, so this is my randomizer. I roll the dice, and whatever number it lands on, it goes to that category. These are my 12 main priorities right now. So that's how I pick those. So whenever I finish a category, these are zombie themed, and they only go to $15 because I think doing any more I would get bored with it. So with A's, we are adding $2. And these take forever to color, so I might just fast forward through these. I got these from the Spooky Budget, or the Spooky Budget, Spooky Budgets. I believe she has her own YouTube, and I follow her mostly on Instagram. So A now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let that dry a little bit because I already messed up my envelope. All right, and B I finished last week, so that's why it's fully colored. I'm just gonna cross them out. That way it doesn't take so long, but I don't even have any B's. So C, we are adding $2. So what is everybody planning on being for Halloween? We're all gonna be Sonic characters. My son is completely obsessed with Sonic. Sonic is life in our house. So he's gonna be Sonic. My husband's gonna be Knuckles. I'm gonna be Tails. My mother-in-law is gonna be Amy Rose, and my father-in-law is gonna be Shadow. So we all have that ready to go, and it's gonna be so much fun. All right, C has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I love that my son is an age now where he knows what's going on, so we can do all the fun magical things for holidays. So D, I finished this one too, so we're adding 2, and this goes a lot faster, so I might do that just all the time now instead of trying to color them in. So now D should have 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, E has, we're adding 2, so two. All right. F. I got this idea from Strap for Cash. I love that she does it. She does it up to $50 though, but I couldn't do that. That's too many for me. So I saw this, and I think I got 3 on Spooky Budgets, and decided that this would be perfect because $50 is a really easy, obtainable goal for these. So G. And I usually put maybe about $20 a week in here. So I've been doing it for a couple weeks now. G has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No H's. I think all we have left are K's and L's. Oops. K's, we're adding 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now K has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. I can't really see this mark. Okay. All right, L is the last one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. this one goes fast. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we should have 10 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, that is all I have for this video, and I'm so excited. We got the first one done. So if you guys stayed this long, I don't know if anybody has, but if you have, thank you so much. And if you want to see my journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.